Well, JSTEM4 here. Very interesting stuff on the precious metal scene going on at the moment. Mainly focused on gold, but again, it doesn't matter if it's gold or specifically silver. When gold's up, silver's up. When gold's down, silver's down. First to note, U.S. Mint announces 2016 Gold Eagle coins have now sold out. Department of the Treasury, United States Mint, Washington, D.C., 2016 American Eagle 1 quarter and 10th ounce gold bullion coins sold out. This is to inform you that the United States Mint has sold out of 2016 dated American Eagle 1 quarter and 10th ounce gold bullion coins. We will continue to take orders for the remaining inventories of American Eagle 1/2 ounce and American Buffalo 1 ounce gold bullion coins. We will begin taking orders for 2017 dated American Eagle gold bullion coins on Monday, January 9th, 2017. It says, with Gold Eagle coins sold out entirely and a Fed December rate hike looming, will the cartel knock the bottom out of paper gold futures prices? Well, they already did. The question is, are they going to do it further? As I've said, I've been saying, and I know a lot of people have been talking about this recent video with Jim Sinclair. Must-see video with Greg Hunter, and I watched it. And all he's saying, which he's right, he's absolutely right, is what I've been saying and others for quite some time now. And I'm glad to have Jim Sinclair on board with the same thought, which is the markets, all of them, are completely rigged. Now, he likes to call them virtual markets. We now have virtual markets. We don't have real markets. Bad news, markets rally. Good news, market rally. Fundamentals don't matter, markets rally. Something you don't expect at all, markets actually go down a little bit, then they recover and go back up. And what he said is what I've always said. You are not going to come to me. Well, I've got a chart of fundamentals, and we've got a technical chart here of. You don't have anything. You have a worthless chart in front of you. You can't chart, like as he says, in the virtual market. And that's why I've been telling you, I don't play that game. I'm not taking a chance at all. I am not playing in the club's game. It's just not going to happen. Because I want real physical assets, precious metals. But anyways, on to this. That's one little bit of interesting news. Turkey, that country we keep hearing about recently. Turkey, urges citizens to sell dollars for gold. This is from Silver Doctors. As investors watch paper gold price charts and prepare to throw in the towel on gold and silver, big fundamental changes are in motion. Erdogan's call to citizens, that's their president or prime minister, sell dollars for lira and gold. President Recep Erdogan called on Turkish citizens on December 2nd to convert their foreign exchange currency into gold or the Turkish lira, adding that there was no option other than cutting interest rates to spur growth. Following his remarks in Ankara, the lira saw fresh lows against the U.S. dollar. Quote, those who keep foreign currency under their mattress should come and turn them into lira or gold, he said in a speech to mark the opening of an automotive showroom complex in Ankara. Such moves will hurt some people's game. Do not worry. We will destroy this game together. We saw such things in 2007 and 2008. I then said the problems would not affect Turkey. I am now saying the same thing. The problems will not even touch us, he added. Then we also have another interesting article. Sharia gold, like Sharia law, Sharia gold standard. This is in Silver Doctors again from Jan Scoyles, goldcore.com. Sharia gold standard approved for $2 trillion Islamic finance market. the accounting and auditing organizations for the Islamic Financial Institutions, or AAOIFI, and the World Gold Council have made an important decision, which was announced yesterday at the World Islamic Banking Conference in Bahrain. This decision is about one of the most important markets in the world, the gold market, an investable market worth an estimated $2.4 trillion, and is also of significance for the world of Islamic finance. The AAOIFI, in collaboration with the World Gold Council and Emani Investors, has approved what will become known as the Sharia Gold Standard. This is a set of guidelines that will expand the variety and use of gold-based products in Islamic finance. As many as 1.6 billion Muslims in the world, 25% of the population, will have far greater access to the gold market than they have since the birth of modern finance, which has been primarily structured towards Western ideas. More details were announced at the World Islamic Banking Conference, including details of the gold products that are likely to be permissible. So they're making it a lot easier for Muslims, 1.6 billion of them, right, to get their hands on real physical gold. And one of the things it said, was it Sharia Gold Standard was a collaboration between whatever. Basically, okay, items must be sold on weights and measures, therefore as an asset, gold is Sharia compliant. Gold cannot, however, be traded for the future value, interest, or for speculation. Sharia, the law and gold. They have this little poster thing. That's interesting. In other words, I guess you can't play with futures contracts. Can't play the paper market. If you're going to get gold, we want you to get it the right way. Real physical gold. Is that what they're saying here? It sounds like it. And they're making it easier now. So, again, more gold news. Then we have, as a sad bonus to this video, once again, I bring to you Venezuela. Massive, unprecedented hyperinflation kicking in. It's already been kicking in for a while. I remember when I did the first video about the projected hyperinflationary, chart or whatever it was I was looking at, what the projections were, 600% and 700% by the end of this year, whatever the hell it was. And it's pretty much spot on. It is out of control how much money it costs to buy a loaf of bread. Get ready for this. From Mac Slavo, SHTFplan.com. Economy shattered, currency collapsing. Venezuelans wait in 6 different ATM lines for just enough to buy some basic things like rice. Could you imagine, listen to me, could you imagine going to one ATM, standing in line for God knows how long? Didn't get enough money out for a bag of rice. Got to go to another ATM. Still did not get enough money out. Why? Because everybody's cleaning them out anyways, and the amount of money people are needing to get out of the ATMs is massive to begin with. Third ATM, fourth ATM, fifth ATM, sixth ATM. Finally, got enough. Let's go buy a bag of rice. Oh, that was fun. That was real. I had a super productive day. I mean, super productive day. We had this guy come into our job. I don't even know what the title of this guy would be, other than kind of a come in and make you feel good and make you positive, make you think your thinking habits differently. And I'm thinking to myself, what the hell is this? What am I listening to right now? Yeah, good ideas. Sounds good. Great. Back to reality. Have a nice day. Never thought again since he left. But he did say one thing that caught my ear, I should say. he and his wife, when they have a really productive day, they treat themselves to reruns of something. What was it? Cheers? Old Cheers. Remember the Cheers episodes? The bar movie series? I think it was Cheers. We treat ourselves. That's if we don't have a productive day, we don't do it. So if she has a productive day and I have a productive day, we treat ourselves to a former episode of Cheers. For me, I thought he was joking. He was dead serious. Okay, well, that's interesting. If by chance JSnip4 wanted to watch Cheers, I'm going to go turn that crap on right now and watch it. Go get if you don't have an Android TV device, you can go get one for $40 on Amazon. Plug that baby into your TV and start watching all the old movies, new movies, everything else. But long story short, I would be finding whatever the hell I want. Did I have a productive day? I didn't. I only did one video. I only did one video for my peeps, man. Feeling kind of bad about that. There was so much to talk about, newsworthy, and I only gave them one video. Not a productive day. But you know what? I want to go watch a Cheers episode, so F it, I'm going to go watch it. That's how that kind of goes. Speaking of productive days, this is what made me think of it, by the way, this article. Honey, did you get to go to, I know you were late to work today. You had to stand in 6 ATM lines. Yeah, I pretty much stayed here for so long, I wasn't able to go to work today. I had to actually call out. Oh, so you didn't have a real productive day. Well, no, I did. Honey, we are going to watch our shows tonight. I had a phenomenally productive day. I got to all 6 ATMs and got cash out of all of them. And right after I got to that last one, it just got cleaned out about a few minutes later, I heard. Speaking on the productive side of things, I got us a bag of rice on the way home, which is why I stood in that line for. I would have gotten us 2, but I didn't have enough money. Only got enough out of that ATM. You know what I mean? So yeah, you could say I had a real productive day. I got our 1 bag of rice, stood in 6 ATM lines. We're good to go, sweetie. Life is good. When we eat dinner tonight, when we boil that rice, we do have salt and pepper left, at least, correct? Yeah. How about butter? Oh, no butter? Damn. Not going to be as good. When we buy that bag of rice and we cook it, honey, well, I already bought it. Make sure we sit down and pray and thank God for our meal. 1 bag of rice. Is this how the economic crisis will play out in America? A cash-strapped population forced to the brink and stripped of their dignity? Unfortunately, it is already underway in Venezuela. Of course, there is a higher standard of living in the U.S. overall, but tens of millions of people are already on the edge of poverty, and tens of millions more can be brought to their knees in a matter of hours. Some 46 million Americans are already on food stamps, and reliance on digital systems, EBT credit cards or debit cards, and electronic transactions could make Americans more vulnerable than they appear on the surface. If the system shut down tomorrow, what would you do? How would you feed your family? Unless you are a prepper, the answer could make you uneasy. Long lines have been the norm in Venezuela for over a year now. Shortages and rations just another part of their upended lives. But now the sheer free fall of their currency's value has made life even more precarious, forcing many to visit as many as 6 ATMs just for enough to buy very basic, cheap goods. Quote, I've had to go to 6 different ATMs just to get 6,000 bolivars. That's their currency. Said Domingos Montano. Tony Montana? Nope. Domingos Montano. Not to be confused with Scarface. Tony Montana. Step on you, cockroach. She needed to buy groceries. A package of rice would cost 3,500 bolivars, more than half the daily withdrawal limit. And the automated teller machine might be empty by the time her turn came. Maybe she could hit a few more before dark. Lines are nothing new in Venezuela, where the economy is shattered, inflation is soaring, and the currency fell a staggering 67% against the U.S. dollar on the black market last month alone, making, get ready for this, here's the kicker, here's the shocker, making 6,000 bolivars worth $1.30. 6,000 of their currency, $1.30 US. Now you can see why they can only buy a bag of rice or maybe a loaf of bread. It takes almost 6 minutes for it to spit it out. 3,500 bolivars at a shot. And the victor walks away with a 3-inch stack worth $5.32. Now, again, black market, which is what really matters, it's far worse. But even on the norm side, 3,500 times 2, 6,000. Call it $10. Okay. Black market says no, it's $1.30. Their official number, $10. Okay, fine. Have it your way. $10 for $6,000 or bolivars. The last time I cashed a check with a live bank teller, it was for 44,000 bolivars, and they gave it to me in bills of 5 and 10, said Elin Hernandez, a 27-year-old assistant chef. That many bolivars and notes of 10 would fill an entire duffel bag. An ATM delivers in larger denominations. Oh, good. Go to the ATM. You can get 44K. Oh, that's right. You can't get 44K. $3,500 limit. Sorry about that. You'd have to visit a massive amount of ATMs that day to pull that kind of money out, which again amounts to $10. $10. How much? Well, I could tell you. I can tell you right now. How much does that actually equal in US dollars for, say, a silver coin? Which I understand is back around $17. What's the exact price? $16.72, pardon me. You know, $18, let's call it, by the time you pay certain premiums. But for real easy JSNIP format, we're going to round off to $20 an ounce, okay? $20 silver coin. $20, right? Their official currency exchange rate to the US dollar, again, as they're saying here, $3,500 of their money. 3,500 is worth $5.32, okay? So that would mean 5, 10, 15, 20. That's 4 times that amount, right? So 3,500 plus 3,500, 7,000. 7,000 plus 7,000, 14,000. You could get 14,000 Venezuelan dollars for a 1-ounce silver coin. Sounds insane. 14,000 any currency sounds pretty damn like, whoa. That's some serious some serious coin. So imagine taking your $20 coins that you've been stacking all these years in Venezuela because you've been listening to Jason at 4 years ago when he started. He explained why he started, showed you the reasons, the fundamentals of why I do these things, even though fundamentals may not necessarily change the market structure today or make you, fundamentals certainly aren't affecting the market of any market because they're rigged. However, my point has remained the same and it is extremely valid. It was only to save your financial livelihood. That's why I did it. Day one, talk about precious metals. This will save your financial livelihood one way or the other. These things can't go to zero. That stock, that bond, that paper can and have in the past gone to zero many times throughout history. So I think I'd rather have something that can't go to zero. And if my currency gets in trouble, the country I'm in, this particular item, precious metals, is a worldwide thing that sells on a worldwide market, which would mean if my currency starts hyperinflating out of control, I won't have anything to worry about if I have a stack of gold or silver or whatever, because I could then go and sell that for my outrageously high numbers of local currency. That is precisely why I said what I've said all these years, and why, if anybody in Venezuela has done this, they're sitting back, not having to stand in an ATM line for six however many hours it takes them to go there. Go through, hit up all 6. I read that someone they had to get started at like 6 a.m. I read something like that. They had to get started at 6 a.m. or by 6 a.m. there was already too many of them, empty. So hopefully you can hit them all up by 6 a.m. I think was what I was reading. You could be sitting, if you're in Venezuela, pretty, saying, I'm not going to the ATM, I'm going to go to the coin dealer. Because I guarantee there's one industry in Venezuela that's probably doing pretty well right now. I bet if there's anybody dealing in coins, black market or not, they're doing just fine. You would be able to unload that. Not only would you unload it, you go to the grocery store. Where's the manager? Manager, listen. I've got a single silver coin. I want to get enough groceries for this to take care of it. Oh, yes. Come see me. You stand in line. You come see me when you're ready. Yeah. Why? Because he wants that silver coin. So he will make it happen. That way the manager, gets that silver coin from you, not gives it to the store. He's going to pocket it. And he may be a fair guy and give the money out of his own pocket back to the store somehow. But he wants that silver coin. Trust me. While people are screwing around in ATMs, bank tellers, this guy's going to go sell his coins and go buy a bunch of groceries. You could buy a lot of groceries. You could buy a lot of, again, staple foods with a $20 single ounce of silver. So, end of this video. Precious metals shows you again why you should have them. Why I don't care if they smash the price. It used to bother me. My stomach, would, then they slammed gold and silver. I'm talking years ago. Oh, man, it's down again. Oh, it's back up. Good. Oh, they hit it again. You get all emotional. No. I saw that, said, okay, I see what's happening here. No longer am I getting emotional over this. This is a rigged system. I'm doing what I was going to do anyways. Keep stacking as long as I can until one day something big happens. Oh, my God. Thank God I have this stack because guess what? I am a very, very happy man right now. I'm going to get onto YouTube, like I said. Congratulate all my subscribers who decide to get into precious metals, whether it's gold or silver, won't matter. And we're all going to have a little shindig in our own right, in our own houses, saying, this is the day, this right here is the day that proved me right for getting my precious metals. While everyone else, you got F'd in the A, I did well. Not because I want to do this. Wasn't an investment. This was saving my financial livelihood. And boy, is this saving my financial livelihood. Look at the price today, right? That's the kind of days we're going to see. Unfortunately, I can't say when. The when is when the club ultimately decides, whether they force it or not, it's going to happen. You can't keep printing money out of control. Look, ask Venezuela. Anyways, take care.